prepared a week for the 2020 Atlantic hurricane season. Officials from the National Emergency Management Agency providing an idea this afternoon. Good evening, I'm Jiminy DeSwain. Welcome to the Bahamas Tonight, the weekend edition. Thanks so much for tuning in. The plans were unveiled during a virtual press conference. NEMA has activated all agencies and processes for the safety of Bahamians. And as Desmond Sanders tells us, particular focus is being placed on those islands still recovering from Hurricane Dorian.
Local meteorologists are predicting an above-normal hurricane season, highlighting a report from Colorado State University. Director of Meteorology Trevor Baston says they're expecting 16 named storms, 8 of which will develop into hurricanes and 4 into major cyclones. NEMA and its agencies are preparing to respond to the onslaught of any major catastrophe. Director of the National Emergency Management Agency, Captain Stephen Russell.
As we go into the week ahead, we're going to direct some funding to those churches that have served as shelters. And likewise, we're going to, with our Disaster Reconstruction Authority in the islands, we're going to find the appropriate work crews to tackle those churches that can be up and ready as quickly as possible. So that is our focus over the course of the next week to 2 weeks to see how many of those structures we can bring on stream.
Acting Director in the Department of Local Government, Brenda Colbrook, says 23 administrative districts in the Family Islands are in a state of readiness. Their focus is also on Abaco and Grand Bahama, 2 islands hit hardest by Monster Storm Dorian.
Our dedicated Family Island administrators are actively working with their local disaster consultative committees, the Ministry of Disaster Preparedness, Management and Reconstruction, and the National Emergency Management Agency. Collectively, they are reviewing and updating local disaster plans and educating residents in their respective districts. Shelters have been identified with social distancing measures in mind. Shelter management trainings are taking place. Communication systems are being tested. Persons with special needs are being documented, and evacuation routes are being mapped out. Over the past months, Grand Bahama and Abaco have been given special attention, and the residents there were encouraged to stay alert, informed, and prepared.
Representative from the Department of Social Services, Leonard Coggle, says his department is reviewing some shelters for readiness in New Providence. Epworth Hall has been identified for the disabled.
We are also concerned about the spacing because of the COVID pandemic. We want to make sure that persons who go into shelters are safe. We are being guided by the Ministry of Health in this regard. Of course, if you go into a shelter, we do not expect you to bring any kind of contraband, weapons, illegal drugs, or anything like that. One of our partners, of course, the Defense Force and the police, they will be there to make sure that all of the shelteries are safe.
Bahamas Power and Light and the Bahamas Water and Sewage Corporation both play a critical role during this time. While BPL remains committed to dealing with any storm, Safety Manager of the Water and Sewage Corporation, Arlington Butler, says his company has already began rapid assessments.
Beginning on Tuesday, June 2nd, the corporation has scheduled several video conference calls with managers and team leaders throughout the Family Islands to discuss the preparation efforts. There will be a phased approach to ensure smooth transition. The islands located in the southeastern Bahamas shall be in Phase 1. The second phase shall include those islands located in the central Bahamas, and the third phase will be those islands located in the northwest Bahamas.
Desmond Sanders, ZNS Network News.